The Chicago Bulls take on the Brooklyn Nets tonight. They will be without Coby White, but the Brooklyn Nets are missing a nice chunk of their roster as well. Can the Chicago Bulls put out a win against the Brooklyn Nets? We're going to talk about it all and more. But first, we're going to play that intro.
You are now tuned in to Chicago Bulls Central, your number one place for all Chicago Bulls news and content.
What's going on, Bulls fans? Welcome to another episode of Chicago Bulls Central, your number one spot for everything Chicago Bulls related. I'm the host there, Haize, but more importantly, you guys can follow the channel at Bulls Central Pod on every social media platform we happen to be on. With that said, let's go ahead and get into this content for today. And man, listen up. Chicago Bulls are taking on the Brooklyn Nets today. The Bulls will be without Coby White, but they should still have more than enough to get the job done against the Brooklyn Nets. Now, notice I said should. I didn't say that they will, because this is the Chicago Bulls, and we know that the Bulls can lose against anybody on any given night. And while the Chicago Bulls will be without Coby White, the Brooklyn Nets are going to be missing Cam Thomas. They're going to be missing Noah Clowney, Jalen Martin, Dorian Finney-Smith, Zaire Williams, Ben Simmons, and Cam Johnson is listed as questionable. Add to that Bojan Bogdanovic, who's been out already for them for a while, since the end of November. So there's a lot of teams, right? A lot of players out for the Brooklyn Nets. The Bulls are missing Coby. They're missing Patrick Williams. And we'll see what the Bulls can do in this game, man. One thing we've learned with this Bulls team, you can take nothing for granted. You can assume no wins against anybody. With the Bulls and the way that they have played offense so far this season, it can really get them in any games depending on if it's their night shooting. On the flip side of that, the Bulls defense is so terrible that it can give any opposing team an opportunity to win the game, regardless of whatever the score is. So, you got to see what it comes down to with that one. But a lot of the components of that last game that we lost to the Brooklyn Nets are out of this game. You look, yeah, Dennis Schroeder is still in the game. He can absolutely cook, but Cam Thomas, who really just cooked the Bulls down the stretch of that game, he is out. So it gives the Bulls another opportunity and a chance to really be in this game. We're going to see what they're going to do. We're going to see what they're going to do overall. Hopefully the Bulls are prepared and ready in this game, man, because we can't keep these are the type of games you just need to be able to take care of, right? And this is an important stretch for the Chicago Bulls as well when you really look at the Bulls' upcoming schedule, because they face some teams that are above 500. They face some teams that are below 500. And the Bulls end up having a losing record coming out of these next couple of games. I think that points into a large direction on for everybody's like, oh, we're right. We could be right there in the play-in. No, we can't. Right? You got Brooklyn today. You got the San Antonio Spurs coming up, right? These are teams that are below 500 that the Bulls need to be able to take advantage of those matchups. If you can't win those matchups, it just shows you where you are on the season. It just is what it is, right? The Spurs are 11-9 so far this season. They're right now the 10th seed in that Western Conference. Wemby had an amazing game the other day. So shout out to that. But these are the type of games where the Bulls need to take care of business. Brooklyn, San Antonio, Indiana, Philly, all this week. And then next week, we got 2 games against Boston. And those are the only 2 games that we play, Thursday and Saturday next week. So, yeah, the Bulls got to get their shit together, man. The Bulls only played 10 games in the month of December. 10 games. Matter of fact, after Sunday's game on the 8th, we have 11 days off. We don't play again for 11 days. I said next week. That's basically 2 weeks away. We don't play again until December 19th. Get your shit together, Bulls. Get your shit together. So, yeah, the Bulls got to these are where you want to start stringing together some wins, right? And the Bulls are going to have a nice amount of space between games as well. So hopefully we're getting everybody back healthy over that time. And the Bulls can start, we'll see what this team looks like. We got exactly 14 games left before January 10th. And that date on January 10th is important because that's the date that Taylor Horton Tucker's contract become fully guaranteed. Now, the Bulls can still make trades after that, but if they do need to waive somebody to open up a roster spot, that's the last opportunity to do so. So we're gonna get to see who this team really is, man. Came in early to see if Shea was talking to himself again. That is hilarious. What's good, gang? Hope you're doing good. I'm doing mainly okay, MC. What's going on, Daniel? Nets have a lot of guys out, so Bulls should have enough, like you said, but anything can happen. Anything can happen when it comes down to the Bulls. That's just what you got to look at. There's anything is possible without the Henny. Nets outplayed us last time. We got to be better. Oh yeah, I mean, but because it just didn't go away. Bulls heavy favorites. Everyone hating on Coby White. This game has the Bulls lost, and everyone says we miss Coby written all over. Oh, that's you've been around this fan base long enough, BKR. You know how bipolar everybody is. When you said out, my high kicked in and thought he got traded. That's crazy to go to that. That's crazy. Bro, is it possible they increase the pace of the team to inflate players' numbers to increase trade value? My tinfoil hat is no, because again, you got to think about it this way. Teams they know how to look in the weeds and stuff. They have whole analytics guys, right? So they're not like fans where we'll get caught up by something like that. Like, no, teams wouldn't. Goddamn, the Nets ain't about their life. Yeah, the fact is neither are we or neither are you trying to look like MC8 in 98. But so, it is what it is there, Lloyd. We all make choices. Hey, Haize, I just want to know, have you changed your mind about getting compensation for Zach? Isn't getting an expiring contract like Brandon Ingram, Zach off the books a good enough reward? No, it's not. That's not a good enough reward. No. What are you talking about? No. The whole point of moving Zach. No. Come on now. Diesel, you used to be one of my favorite people. You've been asking some just to be quite frank, some dumbass questions lately. And I have a higher expectation of the basketball questions that you ask. I don't know what's going on, Diesel. I don't know if the holiday season got you going on, if this is your version of seasonal depression. I need the original Diesel back, man. What's going on, bro? What's going on? You've been acting a little too fanny lately, bro. We need you to get it together. Need you to get it together. You used to ask better questions than that. Please, not the play-in again. We need that pick for real. I mean, there's a world in which we make the play-in, we get eliminated from playing and still get to keep the pick. That is a possibility, but that's playing the odds. That and the Bulls do not get lucky like that. Who doesn't play till the 17th? And they say the 17th, the 19th. The Bulls have a game on the 8th against Philly, and then we don't play again till the 19th against Detroit unless ESPN schedule was wrong. After tomorrow night's NBA Cup game, they will add those games on. Yes. Oh, you're right. Well, you get it's 2 games added back onto your schedule, so they probably will get 2 games added on. It's not guaranteed they'll be in December though, but they probably will get 2 games added on. Good point there. Hello, Bulls fans. Let's see if we come out looking like NBA team or fifth grade camp team, crap team. Call it that. Love from Ireland, bro. I doubt I'll stay awake long enough for this. Hey, listen, this ain't the type of game to stay up late for. It just isn't. This isn't the type of game to stay up late for. Now, watch it end up turning into a pretty decent game, but yeah. Haize, we're gonna get some Duarte minutes. I don't know, bro. I mean, I would hope that there's a lot of people ahead of the depth chart before we get to meaningful Duarte minutes. That's crazy. Big Diesel been hanging in CHGO chat a little bit too much. Oh, they rubbing off. Look what they did to my boy. Look what they did to my boy. Not CHGO. CHGO good people. Matt, Dave, Will, they're all good guys. But yeah. The chat over there, the people that comment in chat, they are a different bunch. Who do you think will come into the starting 5 for Coby today? That's a really good question. Probably Dalen or Julian, one of those two. I'm telling you, Shay put a curse on the chat. Now everyone questions and grammar has gone down. That's hilarious. I just want Zach gone. I think at this point, the Bulls really won't get compensation. And if they wait too long, Zach will get injured again. Well, this is the problem, bro. You shouldn't just want Zach is not the type of player to just want gone to be gone. I mean, it's just not. Like, there's no reason for that. And as a front office, you can't be in that position. You got to get compensation back for moving on from a player like Zach. Can Getty stand out without White? Can we don't well first we have to get somebody on the team named Getty. We'd have to do that first, and then if that player is an actual NBA caliber player, then maybe they could be able to stand out. Now Josh Giddey, there's a lot more than just playing with Coby White that hurts him from standing out. But we'll see. I mean, Josh Giddey has the playmaking ability, the rebounding ability, and if this team gets out in transition, he's always going to have a chance to. But I'm never probably eating that Vegemite. Probably never happened. I'd rather the Bulls miss the play-in altogether and then watch them struggle to get to the second round of the play-in and then lose to the Heat again because it's going to be the Heat. That's hilarious. That's funny. We'll just probably get the easiest of our group, the 2 games added strength of opponent. No, well, that's not how it works. They don't base it off strength of opponent. They base it off where like you're going to be at. They try to schedule. That's why we had 3 games against the Spurs last year, where we only usually have 2 games against Western Conference teams. So they try to base it off, hey, this is where you are in your schedule. This is where you have a couple of days at. If you're on the West Coast, we'll try to put a West Coast team. Like it's a lot more than basing off strength of schedule there, Rob. Australia is a good time slot for NBAs. Most games on the East Coast are at 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. That Philly game next week, however, is at like 1 p.m. US, 4 a.m. Australian time. Not looking forward to that one. That's crazy. Considering that I grew up a large portion of my life overseas, you think I would think about that. But yeah, that Sunday 1 p.m. game is going to be hell. Do the Bears play that Sunday too? They can't. They can't. Because Jesus Christ, I'm going to be murdered that day. I know on the 26th both teams play, which is like thank you for making my Christmas Eve busy as shit. Because the day after Christmas busy as shit. Because then I'm gonna have to do a Bears game and a Bulls game on the 26th, which is fucking cheeks. That's what that is. Damn it, we do it on the 8th too. Fuck. And that game's at 4:25. Jesus Christ, this Sunday is gonna be fucking crazy. Damn it. Damn it. Why do I think we played on Saturday, not Sunday? Damn it. That's gonna suck. Should we make a move for Brandon Ingram if we had to give up these 2 players, P. Wills, Coby White, or Ayo Dosunmu? No, because if you trade for Ingram, you're not trading for him for you all of a sudden to be a good team. Like that's a good team move. That's like if that's the type of move that a team would make if like they looked at Brandon Ingram as being the last piece to make them a championship contender. I don't see the Bulls making that type of move. As you have to be honest, you just did a recent video about Acme holding on to assets way too long, like DeMar Vooch. I just see the same happening with Zach. Well, see, the difference is though, it's like, but they still what you're talking about double down and then still doing the dumb shit. Like the thing about not holding on to assets too long is the fact that you don't get anything back. You're talking about trading Zach now while his value is high and just valuing only expiring contracts. And you still haven't told me how that actually helps the Bulls. So no, it's not the same. Not the same. You're burning it from both. Bro, listen, take a break. Go get you a banana, get some potassium in your system. Let that brain let them synapses start going a little bit, just a little bit. And then this is what I need you to do. After you eat that banana, I need you to sit down. I need you to sit down right there. I need you to consult your ancestors, like in Black Panther. I need you to sit there and have like the banana is your heart-shaped herb. You get that banana and then you sit there and wait till your ancestors talk to you and you ask them if that was a smart question. That's what I need you to do. I need you to get it together. I need you, come on, bro. I need you to get it together. Stop letting Zach LaVine get you in your feelings, man. Need you to chill out a little bit, my boy. Chill out a little bit there. Nice. Oh wait, they having a whole personal conversation here. Keep Levine, bro. I'm so dead ass, but we don't have a full rebuild and tank. Just make us younger and get rid of the vets. That's not going to get you anywhere. Like y'all got to listen. For the people that really think that the Bulls are like, oh, we just got to do these 2 things and we're off to the races. No, not by any stretch of the imagination. The Bulls are too far off for all that. We need Miles Turner, a player like him for this team that would be great. Yeah, again, those are moves if their Bulls were trying to win with this core. They're not. They're not. They're trying to reset. Bro, getting picks and coming here, nobody said a full rebuild. I mean, you're still keeping most of your ride. I didn't say trade everybody, but the thought process that the Bulls are going only a couple of moves away and keeping Zach LaVine from really being anything. No, that would put us right back at being a year after year of playing, and that's the worst place to be in. Now, going younger and getting picks doesn't necessarily have it. It's not going to fix it in of itself. You need more than that, but come on, man. It helps by opening up cap space and allowing young players more. What do you need to open up cap space for if nobody's going to sign with you? Nobody's going to sign with the Chicago, not any marquee free agent. And the Bulls' problem isn't money. I've told you guys, I've gone over this. Almost $60 million underneath the luxury taxes they have to play with this upcoming year. That's if they make no changes. No changes. Then, even if they sign Josh Giddey to a $30 million contract, which he has not earned yet, they'll still have upwards of $90 million the year after that. Cap flexibility is not the problem here. It's not the problem. Just came in and it seems brain dead Bulls fans already saying so. Bro, it's crazy. It's crazy, man. We need more draft picks. I kind of hope Portland get the top pick and get Flag. Maybe the Portland pick conveys. Man, Flag would have to hit. We got that until projected into 2028. So that would mean that they would have 3 more years to make. Can with Cooper Flag, are the Portland Trailblazers a playoff team in the next 3 years? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know about that one, man. Hey, as I asked, do you prefer watching games on Christmas Day or like Australian where we have 0 sports on Christmas Day and it's all Boxing Day based on American time slot? I mean, watching games on Christmas Day doesn't like it's not like Christmas Day is usually maybe my family people like build up Christmas Day like it's some big stress. Like it's easy, actually one of the more chill days of the year for me. Like the kids open up their gifts to start the day. I already have dinner ready. Like I probably start on dinner the day before, the night before, like on Thanksgiving. So I don't really have to cook throughout the day. That's done. All that's left at that point is chilling, drinking, and putting shit together for the kids if I didn't do it the night before. So stuff on Christmas Day doesn't bother me. THC should be getting way more minutes. Nah. THC is good in very. If you look at THC's minute production, like when he actually plays more minutes, he's actually way less efficient by a long shot. Like you're talking about a player that when he was averaging 20 minutes, he scored 10 points on like 12 shots. That's not good, right? On like 42% shooting from field goal shooting percentage. He's actually been a lot more efficient with less minutes here, and I think that's because what his role is really more defined on this Bulls team. But there are definitely going to be games where he's given more effort and better defense than a lot of the Bulls players, and he's going to play a lot more minutes as well. I know you said Connect probably wouldn't be a choice of the LaVine trade, but do you think the Heat would include Ware in a trade, and what would you even want that? Oh, listen, if the Bulls can get Khalil Ware in a trade, absolutely. I'm really surprised that the Heat aren't playing him more. Like he looks so good in summer league and preseason for them. I'm really surprised they aren't playing him more. What's the time frame of Acme being in the hot seat in your eyes? Oh, listen. Keep in mind, I would have them in my eyes. They should be on the hot seat now. But this is the Chicago Bulls. We have never had somebody in that position that hasn't at least lasted 12 to 15 years. We're on year 5, 6 under them. They got a long time left, brother. I hate to say that, man. Need Poor to get in playoffs. Oh, Portland get in playoffs somehow. Please, luck be on our side. Luck be on our side, the Bull side. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Kind of funny we need more draft picks, but we're not going to get any first round draft picks. If we can get a first for Caruso from a team with a lot of them, what makes you think we will now? Well, that's a completely different situation. Alex Caruso would have gotten first round picks if you moved. He was last year of his contract. Zach and Vooch are playing some of the best bat. They are putting up all-star numbers. So the whole thought process of, oh, we couldn't get it then, we can't get it, that's just silly in sports. It doesn't always work that way. Now, I will say this. it really depends on who you move with as well and what the value of their picks are. But getting first round picks isn't that hard. You just got to strike where the iron is hot, which is what the Bulls are apparently trying to do right now. Modest Bucilis, he needs more minutes. I mean, I think we all know that at this point. THT, the black hole, Taylor Horton Chucker. That is hilarious. That's funny. If the Heat are interested in any of the Bulls pieces, where should be a mandatory asking price? We need him. See, when you get into saying we need certain players, not necessarily because we don't know what's going to be there. If Malowick is there in the draft, that he's a much better, considerably better prospect than Khalil Ware. So and that's where you get into the fact of you're not going to get everything you need in a trade, right? It's about how it helps you also get what you need, and that's really what the Bulls have to balance if they do anything at the trade deadline for sure. How about we sign Jeremy Grant Haize? There's an idea we've never thought of before. Oh my God. Though that year was crazy. That year is crazy. How do you see stepping up? Who do you see? I guess you mean who do you see stepping up today in place of Coby scoring today? Well, I mean, hell, Coby scoring has been inconsistent the last 3 games, so it is what it is. But Io's always a good bet, a good player to bet on in the case like that. Like Io scoring typically really does go up when you need it to the most. So we'll see. We'll see. If Coby or Io needs to be bundled, who would you want to keep? That is a difficult question. That's man, I hate choosing between those two guys. If it came down to Coby or Io had to be bundled in a trade, which one would I keep? Man, and listen, Io and his two-way ability, I think, is easier to fit in with any lineup, right? So if you're going for the versatility and knowing that if you want a player that's probably going to fit in with whatever you do in the future as far as drafting players or anything like that, Io's probably the safe bet there. He's probably the safe bet there. For the Kings, an almost worse record than us record isn't horrible. What? Hey, bro, I need you to slow. See, this is the thing. Oh, my Jesus Christ, bro. Slow down. Punctuation. Complete thought. You got, there's no character limitation on YouTube. And if it is, it's long because people be writing paragraphs. Calm down. Think about what you want to say. Visualize it, and then write it down. That's what I need you to do. That's what I need. The Shaiitis is wild. Shaiitis is wild. Shayvid 13. Shayvid 23. That's what we're calling it. Shayvid 23 is what spreads down. You're right, Haize. I think what I'm indirectly saying is the Bulls will not strike while the iron is hot. It's not that some players are not worth the first round, about luck and timing. Well, yeah, I mean but that's why you are hearing that the Bulls are more open because right now is why it's hot. Now, if they don't do it now, then we don't know what's going to be in the future because Zach could get hurt. Vooch could hit a decline again, right? So it really comes down to if they move them this trade deadline. That is why it's so paramount that they do that if that's what they're going to do anyway. Not to say it's paramount that they just trade these guys just to trade them, but if it is paramount that they want to trade them and get the value back, this is the trade deadline to do. You're not going to have everything isn't going to overlap like that again. It's just not going to. Also, between Coby White and Io, keep Io. White has more value in a trade. Well, you're talking there, but that's the thing. They're talking about as an add-in in the trade. Well, I guess you were saying like get another first back or something, but I guess we'll see. Do you see the Reinsdorf comments on Lakers and Bron are starting to pop up again? Bro, I'm so over the Lakers and shit. I know nothing's been reported on this, obviously, but do you think the Spurs look at any of the Bulls pieces like, hey, if we get this guy with Wemby, we're off to the races? I don't know if any of our pieces are off to the races pieces. I think that our pieces are if you already have or you already feel like you're off to the races, you add those guys, they help push you over the top and help make some things a little bit clear for you. That's the way that I look at it. The first article that shows up is Bulls asking for too much for Vooch and Levine. First article on what? If Bulls make finals, give me 1,000. No, I'll punch you in the face. I could do that for you. I could donkey punch your mama. Which one do you want? I can either punch you in the face or donkey punch your mama. Those are the two. Those are the two options that you have to choose from. Getting really Zach will get bro. Stop trying to have the same conversation. It's not like it's not, the future flexibility you talk about. It's not there. 2 or 3 years we are. I just told you we got plenty of flexibility, and in 3 years he'll be off the books. So like you're just trying at this point, you're trying to use car sells me into your thinking. I'm not going. It's not penetrating. So stop. Type about something else. Find something different to talk about. You've been on the same shit for the last 3 live streams and ain't nobody agreeing with you. You're fine to have your opinion. That's perfectly fine. I'm not saying that you're wrong for how you feel, but at some point you just got to realize ain't nobody going to agree with you. It's cool though. They don't have to. I don't think the Bulls will. Oh my Jesus Christ! You remember that year that I literally was like, I'm not reading any more trade comments. We're getting dangerously close to that. We're getting it. That was the same year that you motherfuckers was trying to push trading for Jeremy Grant. That he was the piece to make the Bulls a championship team. Listen, we're this close. We're this close to getting back to no more trade. No more trade speculation. I'm not going to read no more trade comments. If you comment on a trade, I'm literally will smack your mama. I swear to God. I swear for God. Let it be. Let it be. It's going to be what it's going to be. Come on. Jesus Christ. Y'all really are the where my hug at type niggas, ain't y'all? Y'all see a motherfucker that y'all ain't seen? Where my hug at? Bitch, she didn't want to hug you. If she wanted to hug you, she would have. You ain't got no riz. Like, come on, man. What are we doing? Jesus fucking Christ. Lord have mercy. Man, just a little bit. They give y'all a little bit of trade conversation, and that's all the fuck y'all want to do. Jesus. Mary and Joseph. God. Oh, man. We got a lot of motherfuckers who be like, hey, so what we gonna do when we get over there? So yeah, I may come over tonight, but what we doing? Yeah, what we just say what you tell her you want to fuck. Stop beating around the fucking bush. Yo, what are we doing? Jesus. Mm, mm, mm. Oh man, Lord have mercy. Can you please give my boo Bertha a big shout out because she got her promotion at Subway? What? Not promotion at Subway. That's crazy. First of all, shout out to Bertha, especially if you're dealing with TBO. It's just weird, bro. Like y'all need some help, man. All y'all need some help. It's real talk. Y'all need help. You can go find Jesus, something. Man, God, man. Woo. So, like, I just gotta ask y'all a question. Why is it when you tune in to Chicago Bulls Central, that's when y'all decide to turn your brains off? Taxi, Lloyd, TBO. What are we doing, man? What are we doing? almost made almost made me crash my car. Like, man, what is happening, bro? Like, Jesus. And Shay isn't even here today. It's crazy that y'all stressing me this much out, and Shay ain't even here. That's crazy. That's crazy. The hardest part of being a content creator is trying to sift through the absolute dribble to actually reply to genuine chat. I go through this too. Listen, I really try to read almost every comment, but I'm gonna have to start proofreading some of y'all shit, man. Cause y'all motherfuckers, like, god damn, man. Jesus. That's crazy. Shades on his burner. Gotta be. Gotta be. Unfortunately, we're not going to get to see Bill Russell 2.0 tonight. That's crazy. Oh man. That's crazy, bro. The medical staff did pretty well with Dalen's ankle because he got in last game and didn't think there was any chance. Hey, it's really good, man. It's good. It's good that that Dalen could get back out on the court. That's the most important thing. The Shea Voodoo is real. That's crazy. That's crazy. Let's see if they got these starting lineups out so I can get out y'all here, man. We need the hour and a half break in the halftime very bad, very very badly. The Bulls play on my birthday today on Thursday, so I, uh, I gotta have the drip. The drip got to be on 100,000 on Thursday because it's my birthday. I'm trying to think what I'm gonna wear. I think I know what I'm gonna wear for the birthday fit, but I'm bringing in my birthday with you motherfuckers. Also, y'all take everybody get used to this set. All right, well, take it in. This is the last 28 days that you guys have of seeing the current recording set as it is. As it is. The last 30 days that y'all got of this set. Well, 28 days. Because starting January 1st is going to be some changes around here. And we taking the production quality to the next level all the way around. So y'all take it. The wood grain is going away. It's going away. It's going away very soon. That LED with my name on it, it's going away. It's not going to be here anymore. It's done. Out with the old, in with the new. New year, new me. What isn't that what the women say when they be posting that little video of the woman stepping up on the boxes every year? I'm stepping into 2025. Yeah, you're right. Probably in the contract clause. Realistically, if this is true, he might be the biggest bust of all time. Who? What are we talking about? Which would be better or worse for your mental health? Trade Giddy, get better, make play in, lose pick. Watch Giddy the rest of the season and keep the pick. Uh No, I don't think either one really stresses me out more than the other because this is the Chicago. Everything that could go wrong will go wrong. It just is what it is. Oh man, can't wait to see the new setup, man. Hey, it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. I like doing things new. So it is what it is. But all right, y'all, we're gonna get ready to wrap it up. And there's still no starting lineups out, but fuck it. I'll see you guys after the game, man. Love you guys. Go Bulls. See Red, y'all. Peace.